Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and the Saudi Grand Prix has just concluded, and we have a new leader for the Drivers' Championship. Oscar Piastri has won. We had Sonoda and Gasly having a little tussle on turn 4 on lap 1. That one was a little rough. I mean, it was a bit. It was a racing incident, but I do think Gasly really didn't have the room for that. Um, but racing incident, it happens. Max Verstappen came second. He copped that 5 second penalty on corner 1 because he cut the corner, and I think right now Red Bull is double guessing themselves on exactly what happened there and why they didn't just give the place back. They probably should have just given the place back rather than try for a 5 second gap because they know the Red Bull just does not have that pace right now. Probably if they'd done that, Verstappen may have won because Verstappen did pull it back in to about 2.5 seconds. So I think they're going to be double guessing themselves and maybe even slapping themselves in the back of the head for that one. Apart from that, Hajar. Hajar, I think, was the star of the day, personally. Even though Piastri is Australian, so I should be supporting him. But Hajar came 10th. I do think that he did a really good race. I also think the two Williams drivers did a really good job of holding him back by using DRS to just keep him out of being able to get by. What else happened? Kimi Antonelli, once again, superstar leading the rookies. He has really shown his place in Mercedes is warranted. And Hamilton was like trying to pull up on him, and Hamilton was like trying to overtake his old car, but he couldn't, unfortunately. He just didn't have the pace. He had the pace, but he didn't have the pace. And Leclerc, damn, was he flying once he put on those hards. I mean, he held that. He didn't even hold, he held the lead for a little bit, but once he put on those hards, he was like a rocket. And I think that's actually showing that maybe Ferrari has actually got the upgrades they needed to make themselves competitive again. So right now we're sitting in a three-way race for the drivers' championship. I still think, looking right now the way things are going, I do think that McLaren, basically, as long as nothing really serious happens, they're going to hold. They're going to hold the constructors' championship. Because with Red Bull not getting a second car in there, and Mercedes generally sitting back in fifth and sixth, seventh, I don't think they're really going to challenge unless they can really, really challenge for like every race from now on. But I think with Piastri and Norris first and fourth, I think they're going to get enough points that their lead is just going. If they keep pulling in this, then they're just going to keep pulling away. I think Red Bull is out of chance for the constructors' championship unless Verstappen and Tsunoda start coming 1 and 2. Chances of that happening, probably not, because this is a lot closer than it has been lately. It's been a lot closer than it has been for the last couple of years. So, with that, I think, as I said, I think the drivers' championship, you could basically throw money on McLaren right now, and you'd probably be sitting pretty come the end of the year. Another surprise was the two Williams in the top 10. Williams, who for the last couple of seasons has been sitting at the back and just not really pulling anything. All of a sudden this season they're like, let's rock. And they're actually sitting midfield, which is really good. It's good to see Alex Albon up there. Carlos Sainz, I think he was a good pull for the team after all. I'm not going to lie. towards the start of the season, I thought Williams was going to be challenging freaking Steak and Aston Martin, but they surprised me with this one. I mean, this is a track where it's hard to overtake, but at the same time, I think they actually held the pace really well. I don't think that. Oh, jeez, I can't even. I don't think Alpine is going to be the happiest with. Oh, oh, I'm having some really bad knee pain today. I don't think Alpine is going to be very happy with Jack Doohan, and I really don't think they're going to be really happy with Pierre Gasly. Lance Stroll sitting where Lance Stroll sits. I Lance Stroll really. I'm sorry, Lawrence Stroll, but his time is gone. You can't blame the car for 4 years on his performance. I mean, I know he got a couple of podiums a few years ago, but you really cannot keep blaming the car for his performance, especially when Alonso is what 5 places ahead of him, and Alonso's old. Let's admit it, Alonso probably doesn't have the reflexes he used to, so you could sort of like look at Alonso as a little older, a little slower, but Lance Stroll really, if you're going to race, but there's plenty of younger drivers there that could be moving up. I mean, this is a year of the rookies because there's what 6 rookies. I think there's 6 rookies, isn't there? There's Bordello, Doohan, so that's 2. Bierman is 3. Lawson is 4. Hadjar is 5. And Antonelli is 6. So yeah, so there's 6 rookies in there already. And the fact that all the rookies, well, except for Doohan, all the rookies are outperforming Lance Stroll. I think they really need to take a look and see if it's the car. Maybe they need to take Adrian Newey off the 2026 car and bring him in so they can at least get some points. They at least need more points. And that's going to be the thing. Has this been updated? I don't think this has been updated yet. I don't think it's been updated yet. No, it hasn't. So, Formula One hasn't updated their site yet, so can't really pull out all the numbers. But going into this, it was where were they? Where were they? Team standings. Oh, I suppose they got 10 points. But every team at least has points now. So we're not going to run into a season where teams don't have any points at all. And how are we looking with drivers? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers left. Oh, I didn't realize Alonso has no points. But there's only 4 drivers that have not scored points this season. Apparently Lance Stroll scored 10. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's been my thoughts. I think it was a good race. I think it was a really, really good race. Mid-pack racing was really good. A little bit of drama at the start. I think Red Bull is going to be re-guessing their decisions. But apart from that, I think it was a good race. Saudi Arabia was a good race. And we are off to Miami for the next one. Miami, please don't do what they normally do at Miami with the freaking rep god freaking driver entrance. That is all I'm asking for this year. Don't do that, please. Please don't. I think Miami has the worst driver entrances ever. But that could just be me. I mean, you may like it. Of course, I'm old, so that could be why I don't like it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, make sure to hit the button, hit the subscribe button, and pop on back. And I hope you have a good one.